Alright, Steve again. This is part one of the video of the T-1000. T-1000 who was in the Terminator 2 movie, played by Robert Patrick in the fantastic Terminator 2, one of my favourite films of all time, if you can't tell, next to the big fat head next to him. Directed by James Cameron, and probably one of the best action thrillers of all time. But I will move in and show you a bit more detail. So the detail on the face from Robert Patrick is uncanny. His ears are just like his, with his sticky out ears. The resemblance is, I wouldn't say 100%, but it's there. It's probably in the 90s. But yeah, definitely looks like him. I have his claws, or his blades, or whatever you want to call them, because I found his hands were a bit too big. They made him look a bit weird, like he was some sort of big-handed weirdo. But I added these on because they fit really well and they blend in. If you can see, they got that kind of shading that blends in with the top shirt. But he looks really cool, and he can be posed into many positions, and I have him in kind of a running position to replicate the scene when he's burning after Sarah, John and Arnold, and swipes them in the car and just gets a bit annoyed, really. But I'll zoom in further. So the detail again on these figures, Hot Toys, is excellent. The eyes are very well done. They don't move like the Batman and the Joker, nor does Marty's, but that's Gage. He doesn't really move his eyes much in the movie, so I guess it's true to form. You have his badge and his pen, which I didn't really know was in the box. It was one of those things that it was kind of like, what's that? Oh, it's a pen. And it fits into his pocket perfectly. There's a little hole for it. Also, these things where they replicate, let's do this through the camera, bullet holes come off. There's a magnet under his chest, so you can replicate those bullet wounds that they're firing at him in pretty much that scene as well when he's running after him in the car. His utility belt, that's a gun clip on the left, and then you have his gun. If you see right behind the gun, you have his handcuffs, and then you have his legs, which nothing much really happens there, but you, like I said, you can put them into different postures. So you can experiment. And the last feature is, this was bought, but is a genuine signature of Robert Patrick on the base. So it just heightens the figure, I believe, to another level, really, knowing that this figure stands on a stand signed by the actor that played him. To me, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's it. That is T-1000. I'm saying part one because part two will be him in a different outfit, because he does change two outfits throughout the movie into the motorcycle outfit with the glasses and the helmet and the kind of duffel coat, but then obviously changes back right at the end. But he looks completely different. It's like having another figure. If I could obviously afford two figures, then I would have both standing there in two different outfits, but he can only change really once, so I'll do that. I've not actually done that before, so it would be cool to do that, and I will do part two very soon. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, then like it. Yeah, take care, bye.